Welcome everyone to session 21 of the Campus Chronicles D&D campaign. I am your dungeon mom, Tori, and I'm going to have the party introduce themselves, although we are a little bit short today because of what happened last session. So with me today I have Matt and Citrus. So Matt, I will ask you to go first. Please go ahead and introduce yourself, your character, race and class, pronouns, and answer the question of the day, which is, what do you do when you are sad?
Oh man. Well, first off, my name is Matt. I play Gale, who's a barbarian air genasi. Uses he, him pronouns and is studying law enforcement. Gale, he just gets angry. And that's what he does when he gets sad. He doesn't know how to cope.
All right. And Isla, Citrus, go ahead.
Yeah. Sorry, can you repeat the question one more time? Sorry.
What does your character do when they are sad?
Okay. Hello, my name is Citrus. I play Isla Omari, who is a Protector Aasimar cleric. They study... pronouns are she, they. Isla studies herbology in the university, and Isla would definitely shut down. Isla shuts down and tries to, think about the situation, but overall just shuts down. Yeah.
All right. And we will start with our recap from last session. On the way to the sanctuary, Gale's new weapon begins to speak to him. Gale listens to the advice of his weapon and names him Coconut. The group settles in, and Dr. Morpheus tries to explain that only those who are chosen by Vitalis are welcome into their secret order, and only Luna and Isla were chosen out of their group. He's making an exception for the group to come because of the unexpected circumstances. Elzina starts to turn sour and is upset that Luna is hiding things, especially when she finds Luna unconscious in the woods after rescuing them. Isla and Luna try to explain what is happening and how they wanted to tell the group the whole time, but were unable to due to the secrecy of the order. Elle shares a bit about the oracle who gave her the visions and the prophecies, and that their community is upset that Elle gave away the prophecies in order to save Luna's life. She explains about the shadow creature attacking them in Luna's dorm. And Riki is a little concerned because he thought that the group wasn't going to share any information about shadow creatures. But Dr. Morpheus is not necessarily astounded by their presence, but is just concerned, especially that they are intelligent enough to speak, as you kind of explained what happened. He explains that their order protects people from the shadow creatures. Elle shares the full prophecy that she received, and Isla learns about the betrayer aspect in the prophecy and is upset that Elle would suspect them of betraying the group. Coconut, Gale's new weapon, starts to speak to him and about the rage and the betrayal that Riki has created that divided their friendship. And the group feeds off this energy as they argue more and more. Dr. Morpheus says he thought that they would be more mature about helping in this situation and asks them to leave. He also explains that there's an evil presence in the vicinity of Elle, Xena, and Gale. The arguing continues and it takes a dark turn, with Elle storming off to go back to campus. As she makes her way to leave, Dr. Morpheus kind of tries to stop her and warn her that it's very dangerous to go out into the woods at night. but she dismisses this and goes outside anyways. After being so riled up from the argument, she goes outside and is confronted with a 20-foot tall shadow creature snooping around. And due to the rage she feels, she decides to attack it, even knowing she may not survive. She creeps up to it and goes to attack it and misses, but it senses her presence, turns around, and completely one-shots her out of existence. She lays unconscious on the ground. As the party continues arguing, Dr. Morpheus is alerted to the creature's presence with their wards going off, and the group rushes outside to find Elle unconscious on the ground. The creature, seeing you all, ready to attack. Dr. Morpheus works to tell you all that you cannot fight this creature, and you work to try and get Elle back inside, but not before Riki is also hit and falls unconscious, the same as Elle has. In the end, Dr. Morpheus manages to banish this creature, and you make your way back inside, and this time you go to a different room. You go to the Great Tree Library, where you see a very large golden oak tree that dominates the center of this room. Luna explains that Isla, looking at their bodies, notices the life rot markings. Dr. Morpheus is confused by this word, and Luna manages to grab a book and show Dr. Morpheus what life rot is. And because of this, he realizes kind of what the creature was in the first place. Nightwalker, also known as Life Eater. Someone who finds pleasure in causing pain to others. Not just a creature of darkness, but also a creature of death. And that it is nearly impossible to bring them back. The only thing that could happen is a wish spell. The group dismisses this as they know about the Book of Life and that they've been trying to find it. And Gale looks at the prophecy that was in Elle's bag and realizes that under the oak tree, it could be here. Gale and Isla and Luna all work together to dig underneath the oak tree, where they do find something. But Dr. Morpheus tries to stop them and tells them that this is not a good idea, and that if they continue, he would like to leave and wants no part of it. As they continue, they manage to find this white book with golden embellishments, and instead of reviving their fallen party members, Luna releases a woman from this book. Someone shrouded in darkness and purple clothing, and calls her Night Mother. And they disappear together, leaving you all alone with your two dead friends. You go back and you look at the prophecy, figuring out what in the world you can do. And Gale gets like a light bulb moment that the order of the prophecy is very important. It is not just the fact that you need to find the oak tree and dig underneath it, but the order of that stanza is enter the shadows, find the keeper. Something is hidden, only those who are worthy can release the secret bound under the oak tree. And the fact that you did not go and enter the shadows could be a very key reason about why this did not go the way you thought.
Huh.
Isla, with your passive insight of 18, you realize something about Luna. She was completely genuine herself the whole time when she was worried about Elle and crying over her body. And the second you asked her to help with getting the book from under the oak tree, something changed. Physically, she was the exact same. But her actions made it seem like she is not Luna. And I leave this in your hands with Riki and Elzina still without a breath of life in their lungs.
Gail, there's something I gotta tell you. I couldn't properly tell you before, but it's something I realize now, but I feel like this is something you need to know. Gail, I think something was off with Luna. Now, don't think like, oh, I am upset about what happened with her, but I think something else is going on. I think it delves deeper that rather than her just betraying us. I just don't know what's going on.
It's clear that something was wrong with her. I mean,
It seemed like, from what I saw with everything with her and Elle, it seemed genuine, but it seems like something else is going on, and I think it started when we were digging out the book. I think
what do you
maybe
mean?
that Night Mother was somehow like controlling her or something. I don't know, but something's off with Luna, and I think she's in trouble too. It's just, what are we gonna do now, Gail? What are we gonna do?
Oh, we can't be here. That they first off, they know where we are.
You're right.
We just have to get out of here.
Okay. So let's just start heading out. Maybe we'll see Dr. Morpheus on the way and explain what happened. I'm sure he already knows what the tree, leaves in ashes.
I mean, I guess so.
So they just both walk out. We'll carry. Wait. So can I still
Based
carry
off your
Riki?
previous strength checks, you managed to both carry them, Isla carrying Riki and Gale carrying Elzina.
Okay. So they're just gonna walk out of the room.
We just pretend that we're carrying them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Soink.
You make your way back to the entrance where you find Dr. Morpheus guarding the door.
Gail, you want to go first? I just kind of bumps him forward a bit.
Why me?
I think he's disappointed in me.
Oh,
I'm too.
you know him better.
Fine. Dr. Morpheus?
It looks like it is clear for now.
You know what happened with the tree, right?
Not exactly, but I did know that it protected great evil.
So, and Isla just begins to explain the thing with like Luna and the book and the Night Mother. That was, yeah.
He kind of stops you as you start to explain and just kind of puts up a hand.
Now is not the time. This place is not safe. We must leave.
Where are we going?
Campus would be safest, just because of the amount of people there. This place is secluded and easy to attack.
Won't it look a little bit weird that we're carrying two people?
I understand. We'll figure it out on the way.
Can we just say they're drunk?
They are known to get drunk.
And he kind of just leaves out the door and starts wandering towards the forest, kind of ignoring your comments.
Isla just like looks over at Gale. Do you know Bismuth's number?
No. Well, we have it. You dumb?
Oh, you're right. Okay. When we get back, I'm gonna call... Ah, shit, I can call Bismuth. Oh, no. Alright, so they're just heading back, then, to the campus. Wait, actually, I don't think Isla can text and carry a Riki at the same time.
No, you would need two hands.
Yeah.
You could stop and kind of like prop Riki on like the wall or something while you wanted, if you want to do that. But
okay. Since Bismuth was in the party group, does Isla just have his number?
you guys
Saved?
have a group chat. You definitely have Bismuth's number.
Yeah, so can Isla just send an individual text?
Yeah,
or-
yeah,
Okay.
that's fine.
And send. That'll get his attention. Alright, and Isla just like goes back to following Dr. Morpheus.
All right, as you're walking,
Oh my. Isla just like stops and picks up their phone.
What the, where, do I need to freak out? Should I call the cops? I don't want to call the cops, but I want to call the cops. Isla, you can't just say that. What's going on? What, is he okay? Like, what do you mean? Something, say something. What the fuck, Isla?
Okay, I just needed you to calm down for a second.
I cannot
Okay.
calm down. I got this text from Riki saying that you guys were going into the forest with Dr. Morpheus and like Luna was attacked, and then I just send all these messages and I get literally no response for a whole fucking hour.
Isla just like pulls the phone away for a second. Hey, Dr. Morpheus, where are we heading? Like, which specific... Are we heading to any specific dorm?
We're
Can we head
going
to
back
Riki's?
to campus.
Okay.
If you do not feel safe in your dorms, I do have a apartment that is quite spacious.
It's in the campus?
It does come with my position, yes, and is an admin building.
Okay. Is there like a certain name for it? Because I think Riki's boyfriend...
I'm
likes to
already
go
in the
there.
forest, okay? I've been searching for like the past 40 minutes after no text messages. Like, I just, where the fuck I will find you, just drop it, whatever, I will be there.
Okay, just don't freak out.
Is Riki okay? Is he okay?
I'll drop the call and just drops the pin. God, it's the chatterbox. I'm not emotionally ready for this right now.
Isla, what's going on?
Bismuth is scaring me. You talk to him. Ella just shows the phone to Gale.
Is this person
Gale.
trustworthy?
Dropping L?
I think so. He's been with us for a while. He knows some of what's going on.
Oh my
All
god.
right. We may need all the support we can get at the moment. I cannot
Gale,
pull
pick up.
my other order members from their duties. Even if I could, we would not get here in time.
Yeah.
Can Gale like half drop L and hold the phone?
sorry, yes, you can.
And he's
this
gonna
point-
pick up and immediately go, shut the fuck up.
Okay, at least you can, like, say more things because you're not Isla, so just tell me what's going on.
And you're freaking her out.
I'm freaking out!
I don't care. She dropped the pen, come towards us. Riki, it's not okay.
How bad is it?
Bad.
Gale's silence is probably answer enough.
I should have gone. I knew I should have gone, but I just...
There's no time to freak out.
Alright, I'll be there. I'll be there.
And he hangs up.
Isla just grabs her phone back and puts it on silent. There.
And Gale properly picks Elle back up.
Who's gonna explain it? Who's gonna tell him?
Well, we don't have to talk about what we did to help Luna.
How are we gonna explain the whole situation?
Just leave that part out.
But he doesn't know about the shadow creatures that much now because his memory got modified.
What do you
again.
mean about Luna?
Oh, you didn't let me finish.
Oh, yeah. Luna's evil.
No, Luna's not evil. At least, I don't think she is completely. Luna took the book and opened it to reveal this person she called the Night Mother. And next thing we know, she just like whoosh disappeared, and I don't know anymore. And Ella just goes silent.
This is very concerning. Luna would never be evil. Not the Luna that I know.
Well, clearly you didn't know her enough.
No,
Well enough.
Gail, that's
Something
not bad.
else must be going on.
I think she's being controlled by something because all the things she did with Elle seemed genuine, but it's like the
Right.
moment she heard about the book and the moment I told her to help, she just seemed off.
Well, let's make our way back and get your friend and hopefully make some sense of this. But for now, I don't think our conversation is safe.
Ella just nods and continues
Let's
to
move.
walk.
I need everyone to give me a stealth check.
Okay.
Dr. Morpheus
Uh,
casts Pass Without a Trace, so you all get a plus 10.
Thank God. I got 7.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And Isla?
I got 20 plus a pass without a trace, so I got 30.
Okay. All right, you make your way, trying to move as quietly as possible. It does take some time, because you're carrying 2 people as well. Gale tries to like hold Elle with like a piggyback. Isla's trying to, I think, like bridal carry Riki or something like that. And you make your way through. Occasionally kind of like bumping, like, you know, making a twig crack in the forest. But for the most part, pretty quiet. As you get closer to school, you hear something. I will say Isla hears this with their passive perception coming from the direction of the school. Footsteps.
Wait. I think I hear footsteps. Might it be Bismuth? It's coming from the school.
There's only one way to find out.
Gale.
And Gale's
You
gonna...
don't see anything, and as you get closer, about a minute later,
What? Is he Riki?
And Bismuth kind of like materializes right in front of Isla and is kind of like trying to hold Riki's face in his hands.
Isla just like,
Come on, Riki, say
looks at
something.
him.
Why is he cold? What are these markings? You didn't. There was more shadows?
It wasn't like the other shadows. It was. Fuck. What did Luna call them, Gale? Night.
Is he dead?
He won't be for long if we just.
He is.
He won't be for long if.
Oh,
No.
okay.
No.
And
No,
you
he's
just
not
see
dead.
him with like tears falling down his face.
Ella just looks over at Gale, not sure what to do.
I should have been there. I knew I should have been there. I should have gone with you guys.
You know we
Bismuth?
wouldn't let you.
There's nothing I can do now.
Bismuth, there is something we can do. But what you can't do right now is freak out.
Swear to God, we're gonna find this thing and I'm gonna fucking slit its throat.
It's not going to be that easy.
How do we
It's
get
kinda like
him back?
very-
Wait,
Do
you're
the
carrying
opposite.
Elle. Is Elle dead too?
Ellis, yeah.
Holy fuck. That must have been really bad then.
We gotta reconvene and figure things out. We can't stay out here in the open. Dr. Morpheus is just gonna take us somewhere else to talk things out. So let's just go.
Yeah, and why is he even here or with you guys? Like, we weren't gonna
Bismuth.
tell anybody.
Bismuth, just shut up
It's
and follow,
alright.
please.
Everything will work out, and I know you're upset right now, but we don't have the time to panic. We need to move, and we need to get out of the forest.
Okay. And Bismuth takes off his... Oh.
Bismuth takes off his amulet and puts it around Riki to make him invisible.
Yeah, that'll help a little bit.
And puts a hand on Elzina and casts invisibility. So she disappears as well.
Okay, this makes sense easier to not have this. Okay, let's go then. So now they're just following Dr. Morpheus to his apartment.
That was one suggestion. He said that there's many things that you can do. It depends on what you all feel comfortable doing.
What do you want to do, Gale? Do you want to go to his apartment, or do you want to go back to one of our dorms? But I feel like the shadow creatures know where our dorms are.
I think the apartment is the best choice.
Yeah. Let's just go. We'll go to your apartment, Dr. Morpheus. I feel like that's the safest place for us right now.
All right, follow me.
And he kind of leads you closer, and you keep going another like 20 minutes back towards campus. And as As you get closer, you see a large figure, about 6 feet tall, or maybe more or less, in the distance. Bright red ginger hair, swinging an axe, shouting, Elzina!
Is that
Bach?
Mr. Bach?
Where is she?
Wait, who contacted you?
No, this is he's like 100 feet off. He's just shouting in the forest, swinging his axe in random places.
Oh. Gail, we don't, as much as I hate to say this, we don't have the time right now to explain everything to Bach.
Is it daytime?
It's
Is it
nighttime.
nighttime still?
Who
So
is
Gale
this
doesn't
man?
see.
Oh, that's Elle's dad.
He should come.
I'm gonna strike my Bach question mark response because I don't see him.
Okay. Who's gonna get him? He's like all the way over there. Should we just scream his name out?
What? Yeah.
No,
Wait,
no.
no,
I'll do it. I will message into his head. No
That's
screaming.
just gonna freak him out.
Or
That
who would
man
be this for Elle?
It's gonna freak out more.
All right, maybe you do have a point.
Oh, he
I'll
can't
get you,
carry
you
these.
shadows! Who killed my daughter? And he's just
Oh
like
my God.
shouting.
Dr.
Killed?
Morpheus, Dr. Morpheus, can you go get him? I don't think any. Sorry.
All right, you wait by the gates.
And he
Okay.
leaves to go and approach him. As he leaves, you lose your pass without a trace, though.
I still
And
got a
you notice
20.
that as he gets further and further away, Gale, your really like, nice muffled footsteps turn into crunchy leaves noises.
Oh shit. Are we making our way to the gate, or are we just
You
staying
see
by the gate?
you're like, he's kind of like on closer to the gate, so you kind of have to go in that direction. But at this point the gate is like about 1,000 feet off, and Vok is about 100 feet out from you, kind of like looking for Elle. And Gale, you have night vision as well through your axe, so you can kind of see a little bit what's going on. But you see Dr. Morpheus kind of approach and kind of like try to settle Vok down, as Vok almost kind of like slices towards Dr. Morpheus and kind of like stops mid-air, mid-swing. And he kind of settles down, and you see Vok just go into like a burst of like crying and give Dr. Morpheus a hug. And he kind of like comforts him, and he points to you all, and they're now approaching you.
Do you think he's gonna get mad at us?
I don't know. Shh. Just
I can't. I literally can't cry anymore. My eyes are so dry.
All right. Bach, we spoke. You promised to remain calm. It will work out. I know this is a lot to take in.
I already knew. I knew the Oracle told me this was going to happen. Oh, it's my fault. I shouldn't. I'm sorry. And he kind of like tries to like choke back some tears.
Mr. Vog, it isn't your
The
fault.
squirrel got to me too late.
Oh, the squirrel. The Oracle thing. Do you...
Well, I
You
don't give
wanna-
a shit who knows.
Do you want to carry her? Or...
I
I don't...
don't see anything.
Oh. Bismuth?
I can't get rid of the spell. It'll completely drop. It lasts for an hour. I'm sorry, Mr. Vok,
No.
but Gale's carrying
You'll
her
s-
right now.
You'll see her when we go back to Dr. Morpheus' apartment, Mr. Bach.
Okay.
Oh, this reunion sucks. Oh my gosh. So wait, so now that Dr. Morpheus is back, do they get passed without a trace back now too?
Yes.
Okay.
You make your way into campus and go towards kind of like where the faculty housing area is, but a little bit further. Into kind of like well, not as quite far because the admin building comes first. And Isla, you know where Dr. Morpheus's office is. You go up to the third floor where these look like a little bit more roomier, homier areas, less, I guess, formal. He leads you through a kind of like a locked key code access area. Where there's a long hallway with apartments on each side. And he leads you into his apartment. Which is not necessarily grand, but it is quite nice furniture and things. And as you all follow him, inside, Bismuth drops the invisibility on Elle and activates the amulet for Riki so that they are visible again.
Is there anywhere for Isla and Gale to settle them down?
Yeah, there's some couches and chairs and things, so you manage to kind of like set them up. Bismuth and Vok kind of like both follow their person, and so just kind of look and fawn over them and kind of grieve a little bit as you all kind of relax and settle down.
So, Dr. Morpheus, you just want me to explain what happens now? Like with Luna and everything?
Whoever is better at storytelling. Based off of the
Gale's-
phone conversation earlier with Bismuth, I just want a very clear, concise story as quick as possible. We have a lot to unpack here.
Gale's good.
Okay.
The full story, if you please.
Do I explain, or do I just...
With the full story, does it mean like even before the fall of the tree? Like from the beginning?
Well, Isla, just explain what recently happened, then we can go beyond that.
The prophecy, we argued. Al and Riki fell. We went to the golden tree. We dug out the book from under the tree. With Luna's help, Luna got the book out, and out came this person called the Night Mother. Then Luna said, like, yes, Night Mother. And then went off somewhere. The tree started poof. The tree started like coming down. Like the trees, the leaves became ash. And I sensed something was off with Luna. Like, it wasn't really her who grabbed the book and talked to the Night Mother. And I think Luna would explain to you that Riki and Al have a life rod. And that's basically what happened recently.
That is what that Blaze had.
Yeah.
Wait, he remembers Blaze.
Wait.
But he is alive. And my L is not.
Wait, is Blaze like alive? Alive? Moving around?
Or is he like in a comatose state like he was in the pod?
I do not know what you were talking about.
Do you not
What?
know Blaze?
I do remember there was a student named Blaze who went missing and was found. Yes.
We're the ones that found him. And he was in the tower that was hidden somewhere in the woods, and he was in some kind of pod. But he was the pod was around this portal that led you to the Shadowfell. And when we picked up Blaze, we saw that he had a life rot too. And we took
That
him
is
to the
not
hospital.
something I am familiar with.
Life rot or the pods? Or the portal?
Pod or a
Or all of
portal
it.
or tower or...
Oh, the towers.
Was he wiped?
Did you see Dr. Morpheus by the towers?
You remember that Luna said that Dr. Morpheus' mind was wiped, possibly too, when you were in the library.
Oh gosh.
1 second, I need to shut my door.
Oh man, I don't have. I can't do remove curse on him. I don't have enough spell slots.
Wait, but Vought remembers it.
Because Luna. Wait, did Luna do? How does he know about this? Didn't he have? I was
How does
wondering,
he
did-
remember?
Wait, yeah. How does Vok remember? Isla just like looks up Vok. Is he like
Elzina
still-
and Luna visited me in my room and restored my memories. We were arrested together.
Oh, you were?
Also,
You were
Luna was the
there.
one who did it.
You were arrested.
Yeah. I lost reason.
I'm sorry? What
Dr.
do you
Morpheus.
mean?
He kind of looks
Your
to you all
mem-
confused.
Your memory got like modified. You got somebody messed with your memories. They did the same to us. I don't know. For us, it was. What's his name? Derek?
Detective Shamaris.
Yeah, I think so. It was this guy who caught me. I think.
Interesting. I've seen him around, specifically with the president many times. Very odd, though. I never really understood why. Is there a way to fix it?
I'm trying to see.
Your-
I don't think I have. Let me double check though. I might just be looking at this wrong. Let's see. No. I don't have another.
I
I
don't have remove curse prepared at the moment. I could prepare it tomorrow.
Do you
I'm
happen to
thinking-
know?
Whoever did this did not want me to realize my memory was altered.
Do you have something I don't know, some greater restoration spell or something?
No, I do not.
That's unfortunate.
After a rest, I can prepare the spells needed. I just don't have it prepared at the moment.
Yeah, I have
We
spell
should
too, but
probably
I don't have enough.
rest.
We definitely need to rest. We can figure things out tomorrow morning. We're not gonna go to class, obviously. We got too much to do.
I will write you all a excuse.
Okay. So should we all rest here, or should we
Even
just go back to our
even me,
dorms?
right? I'm just making sure because I wasn't the one fighting, but like my boyfriend kind of just died, and I'm not really in a good place right now.
His voice kind of starts to break as he says this.
Oh, Bismuth.
But like no one's saying how we get them back. Like how do we get them back? Because you said that it's not the end. So like what do we do?
We do what we did, but opposite. Well, not opposite. At the
What he means is we have to go to the Shadowfell and go to where the golden oak tree is in the Shadowfell, and do the same thing we did here. Dig under the roots. Hopefully the Book of Life is there, so we can fix all this and everybody will be happy.
which she said.
I wasn't sure if I should share or not.
Vok kind of like turns to you all.
When I found out Elzina was killed, I received another prophecy.
Realms side by side, one dark, one light. Book of death, book of life. They keep the balance right. One holds something evil, the other can create a miracle. Only goodness can prevail, or the world will remain in peril.
Oh my gosh.
To do the opposite of what they did. Basically. No. I'm confused again.
Only
I have
goodness
seen
can
this
prevail.
before. This prophecy. It is in our sacred order's secret scrolls, prophecies, and collections of historic documents from our goddess, Natalis.
Did
I
it explain-
received. I saw this prophecy when I became the keeper of the sanctuary. But the prophecy itself was created by Natalis hundreds of years ago.
Wait. Dr. Murphy, did you say you're a keeper? You're like the keeper?
Okay, I'm not. So I wasn't the only one who heard that.
Yeah.
Yes, Isla, you know this. I am the keeper of the sanctuary in the hillside. I mentioned this before.
Yeah, but why would it say enter the shadows and find the keeper?
Oh, I did not have the other prophecy that you have.
Is there
1 second.
2 keepers?
Okay, I'm back, sorry.
It is
Okay.
my duty to protect the sanctuary.
Are there different keepers?
Perhaps in other planes.
Is there an evil keeper?
There.
I do not know.
I mean, if you're here, there's someone on the other side. There has to be.
Can there be a keeper in the Shadowfell?
If it is guarding something important, I do hope so. Otherwise, it is free for the taking.
I don't think we hope so. If they're on the other side, they're probably evil.
Well, my mom's on the other side, and she's not evil.
Well, was she?
My mom's not evil. She can't be.
It'll be very sad if your mom's the one to keep on the other side of the keeper.
Do your friends know about your mom? If not,
Oh.
you may want to share.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
possibly I should share some more information that I know.
Right. So, Gail, I just found this out too recently about my mom. So, my mom used to travel in and out of the Shadowfell a lot. Or I think a lot. Memory's kind of foggy. But she was also a part of the Beta Lumina Order. So, she was also doing her job to protect, the people from the shadows. And, one day she was just gone. So she was also a part of this order. And that's all I remember. She just stuck there. Right? She just gone. She didn't send you guys anything beforehand, right, Dr. Morpheus? Like something that she's...
Amari is part of the order, correct?
Mm-hmm.
It was their mission to go every once in a while in search of the Book of Life. There was one portal that the government managed to overlook, and she was guarding it so that no creatures would come through. But one day, we lost all contact, and we assumed the worst. Until Isla came.
And from what Blaze told me, which was, I think a few months ago, he saw my mom in the Shadowfell. She
He
seemed to
did.
be fine. Yes.
It-
He said that she
is
seemed
good news.
okay. Yeah, so he said she was fine. He saved her from, she saved him from something. I'm not sure what. I forget. I think it was like a creature. But I still have
Of
hope that she's
course.
alive.
Of course you would. That's
Yeah, so that's
probably
what I'm-
how he survived this
Mhm.
whole time. If he didn't have life rot. Otherwise, he wouldn't have died if he was in the Shadowfell.
Right. So my mom can't be evil. Right. And can Isla also talk about like the other things she knows about the Nightshade?
You can share whatever you'd like.
Okay. So there's also this other order thing called the Nightshade Covenant, and it's a cult known to use dark magic. Now, our order believes that they're the ones who are creating their portal to the Shadowfell, and I don't know. It could be this. I don't know how to probably explain this. We're not exactly sure if it's true or not, but these planes were closed to keep the darkness out, and the Nightshade Covenant is supposedly making these portals, so they must be after something. And yeah, we know that the Shadowfell is the home of the Raven Queen. Like, Gale doesn't know about the Raven Queen, right? Like, Gale, you don't know about the Raven Queen?
Not that I know of.
Okay, cool. Okay, not cool, actually. She's kind of the person who carries over souls once the people died. Wait, does that mean that she'd have, like, Riki and El souls? Gross.
A lot of
Yeah.
information.
So you're saying that some Raven Queen has Riki's soul and like he may not come back.
I mean, If she's in the Shadowfell, then maybe we can meet with the Raven Queen and talk things out.
I think we should leave the way Raven Queen out of this. She is known to be very chaotic, and even approaching her could lead to death.
So what we do instead is look for the Book of Life and bring them back to life.
That sounds like the best idea. Is there any portals left open?
The only ones that we think are open are the ones that are either nearby, heavily guarded, or the other one that's a little farther out of the way, but from what we know, it's not guarded. So we have to choose which one we
And
go to.
when was that one created, do you know?
I don't know. I'm really not completely sure about that. That was more Elle's thing than Luna's. But I know what they are. Is there a way for us to like figure out or remember when they were created?
You can give me a history check.
Okay. One second. Alright, history. Oh, 6.
Yeah, you don't really remember. There was kind of a lot of information that you've learned in the past couple days, and you just can't really think exactly what it was.
And Gale wouldn't know either, would he?
No, because he was not there in the library on that day.
Yeah. Wasn't Bismuth there?
Bismuth looks just like completely removed emotionally, and he just looks completely empty and face sullen, eyes red. I will do a history check for him, which is an 18.
Oh shit. I'm sorry. I don't remember. I don't know.
It was like 2-3 days ago.
He says with like out like any sort of emotion in his voice.
That would be the one that was.
What we know, what I spoke with Luna about, is that she said these government officials would take over that area within the next couple days, so it may even be too late.
So both of them are heavily guarded now?
He said he stuck into one and to rescue Blaze. Is it possible to go in again?
We could try that, but then we need a key to get inside. A key card.
We can also blast the door open.
Yeah, at this point we don't care.
Not my first choice as a provost.
Now you're thinking like the gang, Mr. Dr. Morpheus. Just blast.
This goes against many of my ideals.
Oh.
But the fact that the Book of Life is so close, and this Night Mother was released from the Book of Death, changes everything.
Just curious, Dr. Morpheus, what would you do when we get our hands on the Book of Life?
Sorry. One moment. Before I answer that, does Luna know about this prophecy in the Book of Life? Not this new one, but the one from the group that Elle received.
Does who?
Luna.
Luna? Oh. She should, right? Because she was there when Elle
She,
showed us the text.
yeah, she showed us in. Weren't he in there?
Luna was there when Elle showed us the notebook that had the rest of the prophecy written, right?
Yeah. I
We
think
don't-
Elle told us all when we were in that temple thing.
About the prophecy?
Yeah, didn't she slam it on the table or something?
Yes, it was
You're
part I
right.
do remember. It was quite hectic.
I regret it. I shouldn't have acted that way. That means we're running out of time too. If Luna knows, and if she's being controlled by the Night Mother, whatever, she's gotta know. And now they must be making their way towards the Book of Life. We don't have a lot of time. We gotta immediately rest and just go for the portal. And we also gotta remove the curse from Dr. Morpheus. What else
Yeah.
we got? So we're deciding to go to the portal in the tower, right?
I mean, that's
Unless another opens, I don't see us having any other option.
that is the closest one. I just have
Or
to.
the ley lines. Let's see. When 3 of the ley lines meet, that's where the next one is, right? Just where, like, whenever they meet. Yeah, I think the closest one would be there, right? Because the one that's underneath Evermore, that's the one that was heavily guarded, right? By the government. I'm trying to remember. I think that's the best bet because we don't have a lot of time.
What can I do? I need to do something. Vok just kind of like looks worried.
I know you're tight. Come here.
And Dr. Morpheus leads him to the kitchen and hands Vok a bucket full of vegetables and hands him a knife, and Vok just starts cutting.
Oh.
And as he gets to the onions, he just starts crying.
Oh, the poor Vok.
No.
It's cut, not cut. The cut. And he just keeps kind of like angrily cutting vegetables.
So, Vok should most likely just stay here and look after Alan and Riki, right?
No, I go with. You do not leave me out of this.
And he just like turns back, holding the knife. Oh, sorry. And he puts the knife down.
And then just
But
like
who's gonna keep an eye
He's
on
on the
them
side.
then?
Oh jeez. Yeah, who's gonna
They
keep an
come
eye on
with.
them?
We bring
They
them.
come with?
I
If
think I
there
put
is a
them in
book of
more-
life that can bring my Elvina back, I am going. And she is coming with me.
That would
And
make
I'm going,
sense.
and Riki's going. Don't forget us too, okay?
Obviously, you're gonna come, Bismuth.
Do we?
Right, but like, I'm not leaving Riki here, okay? That's really fucked up.
Okay, look, I didn't know if you wanted to bring him to the Shadowfell. I just thought it would make things worse. I'm sorry.
It feels more
Well,
fucked
that's where
up
the
to
Book
bring
of Life
them.
is.
I just thought it'd be some kind of magical bug that'll like travel through planes and be like, "Oh, you want to heal Shimmer? Okay." Oh.
And what if the Book of Life is literally just stuck there and you can't even bring it back, you know? Like, we have one chance to really make this happen.
So, are you guys gonna? I'm not saying this in a mean way. I'm just asking. So we're just gonna carry Ricky and Elle through the Shadowfell? Did that sound mean?
No, not at all.
Okay.
I also have a spell.
You?
I have magic.
You?
You?
Silly children. Ah.
And he notices, is anyone missing healing points right now?
Yes.
Okay. Vok goes over to you, Gale, and notices your wounds, and he just puts he just kind of like standing across the room just heals you for 10 HP.
Okay.
I have one other spell I would like to cast. And he goes over and he puts a spell on Elzina and Riki.
Now, they cannot. Well, they are protected from decay. And they will not become undead in case anything happens.
So we got 8 hours.
These last for 10 days.
Oh, snap. Okay, good. Oof. Okay. So, I think for now, Dr. Morpheus, what do you think is the best course of action right now? Just go take a long rest and then meet up tomorrow morning to go to the tower, or should we traverse the
I
night?
think we should possibly stay here and take shifts in case the shadows find us.
Okay.
One thing I have perhaps learned about this is that Nightwalker found us in one of two ways. The first, it potentially had the scent from the group from the prophecy that was taken. The second, and possibly more likely, is that these shadow creatures are attracted to you, Isla, because you spent time in the Shadowfell. Not that you were evil in any regard, but because you were trapped as a child. They are attracted to that fear and that memory.
Oh my god, so I'm the reason that the shadow creatures just keep on attacking us? Oh, that's such a letdown. I mean, that's such a downer.
It's nothing you could control.
I mean,
Unfortunately, Rhea should have been more careful with that portal.
it wasn't my mom's
She was
fault.
meant to keep things out, but you went in.
I was too curious. I just wanted
You were
my
just
mom
a
to
child.
warn. Yeah. I mean, if I had a dad, then maybe I wouldn't have gone to that portal, but no. Foxglove. Anyway,
I actually have heard about Matt as well.
about my dad?
Yes, it was I who gave him a job here to keep him in close eye in case anything happened with Rhea.
I was hoping to at least be able to talk to him once, but I just never got the guts to use a spell on him. Do you think he'll remember?
Keep that hope alive.
I don't think he'll even care if he finds out who I am anyway. I'm failing his class! Almost! He feels like I'm a failure now.
You're failing your dad's class?
I'm almost failing my dad's class. I guess it's technically I am. Have a seat.
worry about all of that later. Right now, we should focus on bringing back Riti and Elzina.
Right. Okay. Who's
If
gonna
you
take
keep
the first
that
shot?
hope alive, then you can use that as motivation to stay alive and get through this. And
Yeah,
hopefully,
that's true.
we can find a way to close these portals and keep these shadow creatures out of the material plane.
And then everybody will be happy. That's my job. Okay.
So when do we go?
We should go the soonest we can, but I feel like we should all first get a long rest so we have all our spells up level.
Right, but should we go in the morning or should we wait until nightfall? I'm assuming
night-
you are all the experts since you did this already.
I think
Night-
maybe morning.
Yeah, because nightfall's when they're going to be more active and they're going to be able to get us easier.
That I mean, if there are guards, they'll probably be tired.
Most likely they
Yeah.
take shifts.
Yeah. We still have to sneak around them, so... Okay, so we're gonna go in the morning. Should it be like dawn or like 10? Or what do you think, Gail?
With
No.
everything that's just happened, I would say it's about 11 o'clock at night. So
To get
with a
8
full
hours.
long rest, if you start now, you could wake up as early as 7.
Okay.
You would also still have to travel there, potentially eat breakfast and things as well. So 8 o'clock, we would be able to be there.
Okay, so
Then we'll do that.
yeah, we'll get our 8 hours now. Wake up, eat breakfast for sure, get our energy up, do what we need to do, and then go. Sound good?
Yeah.
Here, I
And
do
then we
have
can also-
some leftover muffins. At least eat something before we go to sleep. It's been a long day.
Isn't magic muffins?
If you mean that they are magic muffins like the students make, no.
Oh, I never got to have the magic muffins.
Have
Come on,
mine,
dude.
Isla.
Dr. Morpheus gives you a look, Isla.
I mean, I just want normal muffins.
You want my muffin?
These are lemon poppy seed. Help yourselves.
Oh! Okay, thank you.
Knowing Isla, she probably wants like pickle relish on it or something weird, but I will gladly take one.
You said that Ian also gives you recommendations. Has he done any recommendations recently? As Isla asked us, like they bite into the muffin.
No, he's not. He's been rather busy and has not visited my office the past week.
Yeah, I imagine he'd be busy. He's a nerd.
You see Vok go over and he just takes 2 muffins and he just quickly eats the first one, and then the second one he just like slowly eats as some tears drip down his face. And he sits on the couch next to Elzina and just kind of like pulls up a pillow.
I'm ready. Good night.
And he just kind of like lays his head down.
So who's gonna take the first shift? I can take it.
Don't you need
I'll
the
put
rest?
the layout for his apartment in the handouts and info.
I kind of have something I need to do before I sleep, so I can just do that and then go to sleep. And then after I get my 8 hours, we can go, maybe? Depending on how long the shift is. Actually, no. I'll just do it after I sleep.
Bismuth kind of like puts a chair drags a chair closer to where Riki is and just lays down next to him.
Gale's gonna find a comfy spot.
Dr. Morpheus, do you want to take the first watch, or should I?
I have no problem taking the first watch.
Okay.
Get some sleep.
Sorry about everything. And Ella just like goes to one of the seats and just like plops down and tries to sleep. I wish I had a sound board that just like really obnoxious snoring.
I only need 4 hours.
Vox says from the couch.
Yeah.
Okay. Doesn't Gale also need just 4 hours? Or is that just L?
Actually, I can't sleep. I'll watch.
And he's just like brings out his axe and just holds it next to him, sitting next to Elzina.
Is he sharpening
Right.
it?
Those shadow creatures are gonna have to get through me.
I was just like snoring.
I will recharge
As
my
I say.
bedroom. Then.
All right, you'll get a long rest as you all kind of take shifts throughout the night.
What the fuck is that?
What's what?
I have something called Mingle with the Wind. But I don't know what that is. Oh,
Yeah.
never mind. It's levitating. Why is it called Mingle with the Wind?
I mean, maybe it's because you're levitating and mingling with the wind. Alright, so they get up and it's now 7?
At 7 a.m.
7 a.m. Okay,
Vok took the first 4 hours of watch.
okay. So now that it's 7, they should be breakfast, right?
Dr. Morpheus kind of comes out from his bedroom and sets out some food for you all, different like fruits and things.
Nice. Dr. Morpheus, by any chance, do you have any pen and paper?
I do.
And he goes to a desk and takes out some paper and gives you a pen.
Alright, I'm gonna just... don't interrupt me. And Ala just like goes grab a few fruits and walks to another table to start writing. Well, eating.
Oh, that was a good rest. Oh, no, it was shit. I
Good
couldn't
morning.
focus and meditate, but that weird shake was weird.
Weird shape.
Earthquake.
Wait, an earthquake?
Small.
Don't the earthquakes do something? Whoa, what was it? Shit. Wait, Gail, do you know also something about the earthquakes meaning something with the portals?
Huh?
He wouldn't know the direction of where the earthquake. Yeah, he wouldn't know. trying to remember what else said about the portals. The earthquakes.
Can't you ask like your weird hacker boyfriend where they come from? I'm sure you can find out online.
Boyfriend? What are you
You have a
talking
weird
about?
hacker boyfriend?
I have a
Yeah,
weird
Ian.
hacker? Oh. Wait, he's not my boyfriend? Ugh. Okay. I'ma just... maybe I can ask him. What should I say? Like, hey, know about any wacky weird earthquakes?
He's your boyfriend, let me know.
He's not my boyfriend, business. Now's
It
the
looked that way in the
time.
library.
He was just being a good friend.
Hey, let me just like, kind of like be a dick for a second so I can take my mind off of this whole thing.
If my mind's not off of it, your mind can't be off of it. We're all suffering together. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That was mean. I'm sorry. Hey, Dr. Morpheus, by chance, do you have an envelope?
Yes,
Oh, shit,
I
that was-
do have an envelope. 1 second.
Yeah,
And
no
he goes
problem.
and kind of like also gets you an envelope.
Thank you. Okay, so he's stuck somewhere in the Night Forest. He's about to send me the coordinates. Damn, that was fast.
And he just sends you some coordinates. Obviously, like I don't have any coordinates available because this is a completely different world, but he sends them to you in whichever form they kind of take.
Okay, so Isla just like puts the letter in the envelope and then just shows them the messages. Okay, so he sent us this coordinate. Do any of you guys know anything about coordinates?
I barely know how to use my phone.
Okay.
Yeah, can you just put it in like a GPS thing?
Oh, you're right, I can do that. Okay, so after Isla types it in the GPS thing, it shows up to somewhere in the Night Forest.
Yes.
And would it be somewhere in the map that we
You
have?
recognize by looking at the map and the trails that are in the Night Forest that this area is looks pretty close to where the parties in the Night Forest happen.
Oh. Wait, so did any of you guys go to any of the parties in the Night Forest?
Yeah. I mean,
Okay,
I
so
did.
lucky.
Pretty much.
Apparently the earthquake happened near there, so if we go there, then we should probably just look around and find. We could get there, and find the portal, and go through the portal. Sound good? Sound good? Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Scared the shit
Oh.
out of me, Michael.
Nothing else we can do.
Before we
I'm
do
sorry.
that, though. No, it's okay.
You just opened the door.
You got scared by door?
Yeah, I'm very jumpy.
Before we do anything, though, Dr. Morpheus, we gotta cast Remove Curse on you.
Either I can or you can.
I'll do it.
Alright, I'll sit down.
Okay. Hopefully you just remember the good things. Maybe we can remember something that can help us. Isla sets their hand on Dr. Morpheus' shoulder and casts Remove Curse.
You see him kind of like sit very still. And he doesn't react very much to this. But after some time, he finally opens his eyes.
So?
I definitely remember Detective Chavaris.
Do you remember anything, like who he was working with?
Some organization. He is an FBI agent, but it seemed like there was something more. Connected with the president.
You don't think he's a part of the organization that's dealing with the portal stuff, right? The Nightshade Covenant?
It's suspected.
Wait.
I don't know if you've
President
heard of something called the Dominion. But they have also been rumored to be the Nightshade, Covenant in another name.
Nightshade Covenant. That sounds familiar, but I think I'm just remembering things. Okay. Is there anything else we should know? Any information you think?
I
Would
think
be-
the president knows something. Probably more. They knew something about Blaze and were very, very worried when he went missing.
They might have only been worried because they were using him for something. Because he was in a pod when we found him. I don't know if that pod was to keep him alive or something, but
I don't know any specifics. Just that they were very, very concerned.
fuck the government, man. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Fuck the government!
Fuck
Vought just
the
kind of like
government.
says, mouthful of like watermelon.
Okay, so we got that out of the way. We got breakfast. Is there anything else we need to do before? Oh, Cooper. Cooper's with us right now, or is Cooper somewhere else? Oh shit, Cooper. I'm so
Gil's gonna-
sorry you had to see that, buddy.
Gal's just gonna pet Cooper.
I think I need my own Cooper. Oh fuck, Max.
Oh, you're the cat.
It's okay.
You haven't fed him in days.
No.
Isla.
Let's say I did. I fed her. I swear. I think I remember feeding her.
Isla was in their room yesterday.
Yes.
But did you
Isla
feed
fed-
her?
Of course
We-
I did.
Well, Matt, you don't necessarily say I feed Cooper every single session, so we
Yeah.
just assumed that it happens, but is unsaid. Because no one
Yes.
says, "Oh, I haven't gone to the bathroom in like 20 sessions," you know.
They haven't.
Okay. Do you guys just should we go now, or should we do some things before we gather some materials? I don't know.
I don't eat
do
breakfast. I'm fucking ready.
You.
Bismuth
What?
kind of like stands up.
Okay.
Something.
I might need to meet someone real quick just to drop something off, but then we're on our merry way. It's
Hey, Bismuth, do you want Cooper's treats?
you want to give Bismuth dog treats?
Yes.
I'm not a dog.
He's not a dog.
We can eat dog treats too.
Matt, do you eat dog treats?
I mean,
Matt, they don't taste like Scooby snacks. They don't taste like Scooby
I
snacks.
don't eat dog treats. Gale may eat dog treats with
Isla wouldn't
Cooper.
eat dog treats.
Yeah,
Isla
she would. That's a
would. Isla
lie.
licked a
That's a
doorknob.
massive lie.
Okay, Isla was doing that for science.
To
Isla
be fair,
would eat
Gale did
like
dare her.
cottage cheese with mustard. Isla would definitely try a dog treat. Come on.
Okay, if
Gale's
a
gonna
dietitian eats
hole
cottage
out.
cheese with mustard, Isla's gonna do it because that dietitian did eat it, and it was so weird.
Gale's gonna
Um,
hole out a dog treat, look at Isla and say, I dare you to eat it.
What? No. How much money?
I'm not giving you shit. You'll get cool points.
I don't want to be cool.
Okay, we are
Okay.
going back to the conversation where I said you were too immature yesterday. Are we going to revisit that conversation?
Yeah, Gail, are we gonna revisit that conversation?
I'm not the one who cried, we're just kids.
Are we meeting by the gate? Because I'm
He's gonna-
about to drop something off.
He's gonna drop the tree on the floor so Cooper can get it.
Cooper just like ignores the treat and like approaches you and like paws at your leg.
Oh, he wants the thingy, the necklace thing to talk. Does Cooper have tea? Cooper, speak. Okay, not
Gale's
that way.
gonna... Gale's gonna pull out his phone, press speak. Hi,
Dad,
Cooper.
Dad, don't you remember?
Remember what?
What is going on?
Dr. Morpheus,
Did
Cooper
that
speaking.
dog just talk?
Mr. Fogg,
Oh,
Cooper
hello.
speaking.
I'm Cooper. I'm a good boy.
He is.
Yes, he is.
Yes, I am.
Fuck
He
the
also-
government.
He might work for the government, though.
No.
No, I do not.
Yeah, Cooper, we're
I
gonna
do
have this
not work
conversation
for
again.
the government.
No, Cooper, don't say it like that.
Dad, don't you remember? What about Mortar? You guys
What
thought
about-
Mortar's parents worked for the Dominion. Remember? Derek visited Mortar's father. A lot. They were together all the time, even though Mortar's father does not work for the government or the FBI.
Did they have close relations?
Now that you mention it, I have been seeing... I do remember talk of Mortar. It's very rare. Race. But his father is very well known and is seen a lot with the president and also with Detective Shimaris.
Is it that guy who was in your crew before I?
Yeah, you guys thought all of this stuff and completely forgot about Mortar's father. When Mortar left,
Was it? Did it happen in the cafeteria?
yeah, you were there, Isla. Also,
Oh, shh.
so is Detective Shimaris. Derek, that guy, he was there. He took Mortar away. And Cooper has good ears.
Did you hear what they said, Cooper?
Yeah. Derek said, "Did they believe you?" And then Mortar said, "Yeah, they did, don't worry."
Does that mean that?
Remember
Mortar
when
was-
Mortar made an excuse to leave and he left the whole school?
Does that mean Mortar's part of the Dominion too?
I don't know.
I don't know the guy. Gale, did he seem like he was part of the Dominion?
I don't know.
Uh.
I don't think he's evil.
I barely knew the guy.
I just
Right.
remember Mortar's dad was really scary. Not like my dad. My dad's great.
I wouldn't say that, Coop, but okay.
And then Cooper goes over and eats the treats.
I'm just gonna squint at Isla.
This is information. what do we do with it? Do we? So now are we just suspecting that Mordor and his parents, or his dad at least, is part of the Dominion now? I mean,
There's a lot going on. Shouldn't we just start moving?
I agree. I don't think we should get sidetracked.
Yeah.
Even if your dog can talk and give us information, this is something we can worry about later.
Hey, mister, that's rude.
Yeah, Dr. Morpheus. Cooper said it was rude.
Sorry, little guy. You just need to prioritize. We have friends who need to be revived at the moment.
Okay.
Oh my god.
More treats?
Cooper has finished his treats.
Gail's gonna throw more treats at him.
Damn, spoiling him.
Not at him, on the floor.
I gotta go drop this off real quick. I'll points at the letter. I'll meet you guys at the gate, or I don't know if I can meet you guys somewhere. Or what's going on?
I don't know. You guys haven't super decided.
Because we're gonna go to the portal that's in the Night Forest. That's what we decided on, right?
Which one?
That's what we said on. The new
The
one.
The one that was by the where the forest
Okay.
parties are.
Okay.
Would Isla know where they are? Because Isla hasn't gone to a forest party.
Yes,
But
Isla
Isla
has.
almost-
Isla has gone
Isla
with
has.
Jesper.
Right, because of that month. Okay, yeah. So, are we just gonna meet at the place where the parties are thrown, guys, or do you guys want to meet at the gate before we go?
I don't think we should split up all too much.
Okay. So I'm just gonna drop this off, and then I'll meet you at the gate.
Okay.
Is that okay, Dr. Morpheus? I'll just be real quick. It won't take too long.
That is fine. We do need to figure out how we are going to get both Riti and Elle out of here.
I mean,
That's-
he's just gonna point at Bismuth. He helped us get him.
I mean, I can, but what if I need my spells to battle something later? Well, it's just one. I suppose that's okay.
Or anything.
I mean, it's up to you.
I'll cast it when we're ready to leave.
No, okay. Well, I'm gonna head out and do my thing real quick. I guess we're all just gonna leave, and I'll meet you guys at the gate that heads towards the Night Forest where the party's at. Is that cool?
Mm-hmm.
Right, I don't know where I'm going, so you'll have to show me.
Gale and
Unfortunately,
Bismuth.
I do know where to go.
Oh man, he does.
You've been to parties?
I've been to sub parties.
Grown-up parties?
Dang, I guess Dr. Morpheus a party hardy, huh?
I've been
Party
to
party.
stop parties.
Oh,
Oh,
more
that's
like a
not
party
as fun.
pooper, man. All right, well, I was just gonna like wave at them and just like walk out. I'll be back. I'll see you guys at the gate.
All right, and you head out first. Is the rest of the group leaving? Are you both leaving at the same time, and they're just waiting for you?
I mean,
Or are you gonna like leave like 5-10 minutes afterwards?
the rest of the party?
Yeah, because Isla's leaving
Probably.
first. Okay.
Probably at 10 minutes after.
Okay. Isla, you leave and you head across campus. Give me a perception check as you walk across.
Okay. Oh, an 11.
All right. You don't really hear anything too much when you walk across. When you do enter the building, however, you do hear something that someone is saying. You see Clarissa, and she is talking with Remy as they're kind of leaving out. And you hear Clarissa say, "Yeah, it's really weird. Jesper like didn't come back last night. Like usually you text me, you didn't even text me."
Oh no.
How far is Clarissa from Isla?
Like in the entryway, I'll say this, like as you're entering the building, they're like, you know, at the base of the stairs talking.
Can Isla just like run up to Clarissa and tap her shoulder?
Oh, hi?
Hi, I'm sorry, but I overheard you talking about Jesper.
Yeah?
You said you didn't hear from him last night?
Yeah, like he's my bestie. He just didn't text me back. So usually, like, even if he goes to another person's dorm, like, he lets me know, you know, safety and all that.
He didn't let you know where he was going?
No, I even knocked on his door this morning. He wasn't there.
Do you know where he could have gone?
Last I saw him, we were at, like, the party last night.
Oh, no. Okay, sorry. He's a friend of mine too, so I was also worried. I'm so sorry.
Oh, okay. It was like, we don't really talk, so.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, and you're friends with, like, Elle and Luna, and so it's just kind of, like, awkward after everything that happened, so, you know. Anyways, good luck with that.
Right, thanks. Ella just, like, waves and walks back to their destination. Okay, that's
all right.
That's fucking weird.
You go up the stairs to the second floor, and you go over to Ian's room. I don't think you've been here before. But you know about, like, where his room is, because all of the rooms are kind of, like, labeled with their names on front. And you go over.
Yeah, just 1 minute.
You see Ian open the door, kind of like a crack, to see who it is.
Oh, it's you.
It's a girl. What's up?
Is this gonna take longer than a couple minutes?
Nope. I'm just here to...
Okay, I just wasn't sure if I should invite you in, or it's just...
Are you hiding something?
You hear a lot of fans in the background.
Do you have a gaming PC set up in there or something?
Haha, yeah, a real shitty one, but why it's so loud?
With your passive insight, you can tell he's lying.
Ian?
What's up?
Do you want to try that again?
Yeah, it's shitty fan in my tower.
Actually, this might take a little bit longer. And it's kind of important.
Didn't get in, come on.
And you go in and you close the door. You see that this room is dark. The blinds are completely drawn. And you see, like, a lot of lights coming from, like, a server tower in the corner of the room. The bed's just, like, filled with programming books. And the desk has been replaced with a larger desk. There's, like, 5 monitors. And you see this looks kind of like a very, very epic... almost like battle station. It doesn't even look like a gaming setup. It's beyond that. And there's just code going across the screen and, like, several different windows, different applications running that you do not recognize.
Holy shit, Ian.
Yeah.
Is that a mega desk?
You could call it that.
Do you mind if I ask, what are you running? Like, what's all this jumbles?
It's probably better if you don't. I don't want to get you in trouble in case something happens and I get in trouble.
That's kind of what I want to do. I don't want to get you in trouble for something I'm about to do.
Cool, so we're in agreement. We don't get each other in trouble.
Nice.
What's up?
I'm gonna be going away for a while, so
What? Like, on a vacation?
more like a work thing. It's something for
For the Nest Cafe?
no, it's a church thing, I guess. A church retreat, yeah, sure, let's call it that.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear about
Yeah.
it.
Oh, just because I don't know. I guess need to be like a better believer. I know it's not that, but yeah, it's just something that came up last minute, so I kind of have to go. And I was just leaving this with you. Like, Isla just like hands them a letter.
Okay. So you want me to
just-
read it now, or?
No,
Okay. I'll give it to it after class then.
And he kind of just sets it on his desk.
you're not gonna lose it over all those books, right?
So the desk is just like wires and things and, you know, keyboards and all that. There's no papers.
Okay. It's just some of it just talks about like, because I might be away for a while. I'm just asking if you could look after Max, my cat, just for a bit.
Oh, well, I need your key card then. I can't get into your room.
I put it in the envelope. You can just open it later and it'll be in there.
Okay, got it.
I'm not exactly sure how long I'll be gone. Maybe not too long. But Isla's just like obviously very tired, like bags under their eyes, and just like it's starting to tear up a bit. But
Hey, are you
Yeah.
okay?
I'm fine. I'm so excited for this church retreat. So emotional. So
Okay, well, I really hope, things work out, and if you just pray about it, maybe it'll get better.
I hope so.
But if you need to
But-
talk, just, let me know.
I'm just gonna get it. Alice just gonna backtrack to the door. Yeah, we'll do that maybe when I get back. I don't know if I'll be back. You never know. But just one more thing, okay? Alice just opens the door behind them. I'm gonna go, but I have a crush on you romantically, but we can talk about that another day. You can talk about that when I get back. Don't worry about it. You'll
okay.
And Isla just like waves at him and closes the door. I think I messed up. Damn. Isla's just gonna go.
Okay. No, nothing.
Okay, I was just gonna look at the door for a second, maybe kind of thinking maybe he'll come out, but he doesn't. Maybe, I don't know. And Isla starts to walk away, and
He does not come out of the door.
nice. Okay, I was gonna go and meet the others at the gate.
All right. I'm going to put a picture of Ian Storm, and 2, hand out some info.
Oh, what the fuck?
What?
No, I'm just looking at the photo that Corey sent for Ian's setup. What the?
He's a hacker man.
I should have asked some more things, but
All right, you meet up with the rest of the group at the gate. Bismuth has kind of invisibilized Elzina and Riki.
okay. Is Dr. Morpheus is there too with the others, right?
Mm-hmm.
Dr. Morpheus, I have something to tell you. It's about Jesper.
What is it?
I heard from Clarissa that he hasn't responded to her text since yesterday, and he was by the parties, by the Night Forest, where they have the parties. I think something might have happened to him.
This is bad news. When he said that was the location, I did have a feeling, and I sent him a message. He has not responded. This is not out of the complete ordinary, since he usually does not respond to my messages, but I am worried.
Yeah, and he hasn't responded to Clarissa, who apparently he always texts back, so something has to be wrong.
They have been best friends for years.
We gotta go look and see if Jesper's like what's going on over there then.
We'll find out when we get there.
Alright, so we're heading off. Woo!
The group heads out towards the location where a lot of the forest parties take place. There's no need to have checks or anything since you know how to get here quite well, collectively. And as you approach, the smell of death hits you.
Of death.
Can Isla look around to like perception check or something?
Dale
Mhm.
also wants to do
Investigate.
that.
I'll let you all
Wait,
make
would it
me a perception check.
Oh, not one. I got a 6.
I got 14.
Can Isla do guidance to get his 14?
You gotta do it before.
Before, right? Okay. Alright.
I will allow it since you don't usually cast it.
Okay. So
So Gail, go
I'll
ahead and
just-
roll a d4.
A
yeah,
D4. Okay.
you got this, buddy. You can see something. You can see something.
15 total.
Okay, with a 15, Gail, you smell that this. Oh yeah, I did unmute myself on stream. I was like, for a second. Gail, with a 15, you smell death. It's the same smell that you have smelled before during combat with the shadow creatures. The smell of your weapons hitting darkness. It's not just blood, but you smell decay. You smell something very similar to what Elzina and Riki were emitting. And as you approach, you all see 10 bodies laying on the ground and a black portal in front of you.
Is there
Okay.
anyone we recognize?
Yeah.
With 15, you see Austin and Joni. You
Gale.
also see Jesper.
Can I go to the bodies and just check if they also have life rod or if they're just dead?
Yeah, Gale's gonna rush over and check their pulse.
Wait, would Isla do an Arcana check or just would they just look?
Do I do medicine?
Because with life
And
rod, I have to do Arcana.
you also see Seb, the RA, from College of the Spirit.
Oh my god.
And Rosie. And Zeke.
God.
What is going on?
Why are they out? Is it from the party?
Were they jumped by the shadow creatures or something?
Are they alive? Can we check?
I would like for both of you to give me a medicine check.
I got a 7.
I got a 28.
Okay. With a 28, as you approach, you see kind of like the first body you get to is Austin. He does not have life rot markings. He's kind of right lying next to Joni, and they're all positioned kind of like they're blasted away from this portal. So their feet are towards the portal and their heads are towards like the end of where you're approaching. You do not see life rot markings. But with the 28, what you do sense is that they were killed very violently.
Oh, they're dead.
They're
No!
dead?
This,
Wait, so
and I'm going to ask you to make me an Arcana check as well. Just Isla.
can Isla do guidance on themselves, or does it have to be someone else?
You know
It says
what?
willing
You can click on guidance and it should tell you.
Yeah, because it says one willing creature before the spell ends.
Then that counts as yourself.
Yeah. Okay, so Isla's gonna cast guidance on themselves and do Arcana. And I roll a d4, right?
Mm-hmm.
D4. Where is it? It's here. So 13 plus. Okay, so it's just 14.
With a 14, you can't necessarily tell a lot, but you can tell that they were killed with necromancy. The damage was necrotic damage. And these wounds were kind of like blasted from the portal, but also have like, their veins have like turned black. So this is just very, very powerful dark magic. And as you're kind of assessing all of this, you just see Dr. Morpheus walk very slowly to Jasper and just kneel down. And he stays there for quite some time.
Can we resurrect them? Do you?
To bring them back from the dead? Wait. Can I cast Speak with the Dead?
You can.
Isla's gonna look at Dr. Morpheus and look at Jasper. Is it okay if I cast Speak with the Dead to try to find out what happened? He is. Sorry.
You can cast it on anyone. but it would be nice to see Jesper one more time.
I also feel that Jesper would have the most information, might know more about what happened here.
You only get 5 questions, so you must be very specific with your wording.
Okay. Alright, Isla's going to cast Speak with the Dead on Jesper.
Okay. As you kind of like kneel down next to Dr. Morpheus over Jesper's body and cast the spell, you see him just kind of like sit back up. He does have some scarring to his face where his face is kind of drooping. And as he like looks up, one eyelid's kind of like half down, the other eye is bright open, and he just looks around and then looks at you.
Hi, Jesper. I'm gonna ask you a few questions to try to figure out what happened here. Do you know what happened before you died? Like, did something come out of this portal and attack you?
Oh my god, we were partying and we were like having a lot of fun, and then yeah, that's like what happened before. So like that's to answer that question. And the next question, yeah, like Luna and this like really weird lady, kind of creeper lady, like killed our vibe, and they like casted this crazy spell and then we died.
Killed our vibe. I'm sorry. Wait.
They did more than kill the vibe.
Jesper said it was just Luna and the Night Mother that came through the portal or something, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Jesper, could you tell me how Luna looked when she was with the Night Mother?
That bitch was boring AF. Her face was like blank girl.
Okay. Let's see. Jesper, just to make sure, it was just the two of them? No one else came through the portal, or...
Oh yeah, it was just like both of them. That was kind of like it.
Okay. Did you hear Luna or that other woman say anything? Like other, like the spell, or...
Oh yeah, Crazy Lady was in a hurry. She was like ordering Luna around like a servant.
Okay, that makes sense then. Okay, so... Yeah, Luna was being controlled, y'all. Luna's being controlled. Something. Do you remember what happened right before the portal appeared? Where the portal was? Like, I wasn't specific.
Yeah, they just like waved around their hands like they were dancing all crazy, and then like boom.
And he falls back to the ground, motionless.
Okay. So what we know from this is Luna's still with the Night Mother. The Night Mother caused this. And she did some wicked spell to just kill them all.
The Night Mother did this?
Yeah, and it seemed like from
It
what
would
Jesper
make
said,
sense.
she was ordering Luna around. Like some kind of, I don't know, servant. I honestly think Luna's trapped, guys. Luna's stuck to this person. Not willingly. I think she's being puppeted? No, she's a puppet right now, I think. Because she didn't seem to. I think Jesper says she wasn't like. She didn't look like she was feeling anything. She was like emotionless. So just to make sure to where the portal is there now. The portal's like bright, like it blasted them off.
Yes.
Okay. Dr. Morpheus, the portal's right here. Do you want a few moments with Jesper before we go in?
If you don't mind.
Of course. We'll just be a bit away, but we won't enter before you. Because I feel like that's not the best course of action. Isla just like walks a bit away from Dr. Morpheus and drags Gale along.
You just see him kind of just like put a hand on Jesper's body and just whisper something silently.
Can I hear this? Or no?
You
No.
want to overhear their conversation of his last moments with his son?
Yeah.
Give me a perception
know.
check. Oh wait, no, you already
on.
did give me a perception check. Yeah, you
Yeah.
do not know what he says. Gale's a little bit further away. If Gale wanted to try and overhear, he could.
Gale is not gonna try to overhear because he's too focused on Austin and Joni.
Okay.
Maybe Cooper might know. Eh. Wait, so right now is Bismuth is carrying Ricky and Elle is being carried by Vok, right? Or what's the situation there?
Vok is probably carrying Elle. I thought Gale is probably carrying like Riki or something.
Okay. Something to make sure.
I thought business was.
Little Bismuth?
I mean,
Yeah.
Gale can carry Ricky. I don't mind.
Bismuth got an 11 on a strength check, so I'm gonna say that's a no.
Honestly, I feel the same struggle.
That's the strength power of Gege.
Okay, so when we go in there, how are we gonna find the tree? Do we just follow the same coordinates we followed to get to the tree here? I mean,
Go the way that we came from, I guess. Dr.
Okay.
Morpheus go the way.
so we're just gonna hope that Dr. Morpheus is mentally okay enough to guide us. Because he lost.
I don't want to sound insensitive, but at this point, we're too far into it. There's no other choice but for him to do it.
Can the Book of Life bring someone back from the dead?
I don't know. I hope so.
You just see Vok kind of going around to all of these children. He kind of sets down Elzina and he goes over and closes their eyelids and kind of puts their hands kind of like over their chests.
Can't believe Austin and Joni died.
Fuck.
Hey, Vok, I know you kind of mean well, but like at the same time, what if the FBI finds like your DNA on them?
Oh shit!
And he just kind of like stops halfway and just drops the hands and puts his hands up and kind of like wipes them on his pants.
I was just trying to do the right thing.
It's poor kid. My poor daughter. And he just kind of like starts weeping.
We gotta keep pushing forward. or else more innocent people are just gonna die like this, and I, for one, can't stand this anymore.
I mean, it is pretty sad, but we should really keep going. We don't know how long ago this happened.
Well,
I'm pretty sure it happened last night because Clarissa was talking about how Jasper didn't contact her like last night or something, and he usually constantly texts her. They communicate with one another. It was pretty recent, I'm guessing. But you're right, we should get a move on.
well,
But
the earthquake happened at 4 a.m.
so
3 a.m.? Something like
Oh,
that.
no. So it was literally so like recent. The government could be on their way. I don't know if it's gonna take a few days for them to come here, but we should go.
You see
Morpheus?
Dr. Morpheus rise and walk over to you.
Oh. I agree. When it's time.
Isla nods and just like pats Dr. Morpheus on the back. Let's get a move on then. And Isla just walks to the portal and walks, just like points at it. All right, guys, single file line. In, everybody in.
Gale does not care and just walks up and touches it.
I was going to say I'll go for it. Okay.
Gale
Dr.
does
Morpheus
that a
goes
lot.
immediately afterwards, just right after you. Bismuth kind of like runs after Gale now that, you know, Gale's probably carrying Riki. Doesn't want to be
Pig.
separated. Vok, now carrying Elzina again, walks along with you, Isla, and kind of like gives you a brave face and then a nod. And he's waiting for you to go through.
I was really hoping I wouldn't have to relive this, but gotta do it for Riki and Al. Isla just looks back at him and nods before walking through.
One by one, you all step through the portal. The world shifts, leaving behind the familiar warmth of the material plane and a deep, unsettling chill seeps into your bones. A shiver courses through your body, and you see a desolate landscape stretched before you. The Shadowfell. You were here before, at least Gale and Isla were. The rest of you, as you arrive, you see Dr. Morpheus kind of taking in his surroundings. Bismuth as well, now thinking back to when Riki visited the last time. And Vok, eyes wide, mouth open, staring at what you all see before you. The sky was once beautiful and shining, now twilight. An ashen hue casting around you subdues the light across this barren terrain. There is no warmth or comfort, only this dull glow that kind of drains the color and almost the life from its surroundings.
Guys.
It looks very familiar to where you saw it the last. And this space mirrors the material plane. The makeshift tree stumps that were used as benches are also laid out in the same areas. Stones, which were used for a campfire, are aligned in a circle in the middle of these stumps. However, instead of the trees growing upward, their twisted branches look more like skeletal fingers. And don't really have leaves. They're mostly dead like entities. Sharp and poking as they look like they're clawing at the sky for help. In the distance, you can hear faint echoes of whispers.
Do they sound like whispers that we would like? Would they like?
It
like,
almost
not human
hangs on the
whispers, common
wind.
whispers?
As if this is just part of the area. The breeze carries the voices. Give me a perception check, both of you.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
12.
18.
All right, with an 18, now that you're kind of listening, the voices go away. It almost appears that these voices were not actual voices, more remnants or like shadows of what could happen in the material plane that is carried over into the Shadowfell.
Okay, so don't follow the voices. So you saying that the Shadowfell is just like the same layout as the material world, right?
Yes. You also see where the bodies lied in the material world, dark shadows of their bodies in the Shadowfell.
Are they the type of shadows that would attack us, or are they just like normal
It doesn't look
shadows?
like a humanoid. It's mostly just kind of like a dark shading almost.
Okay. Can I look around to see if there's anything like looking at them to see if they're in the clear for now?
Yeah, with your 18, you don't really see anything.
Okay.
That would, fit that description.
All right.
Just whatever I described. And
Right.
Gale sees nothing, so.
Doesn't he have his axe thing?
Yes. I will say that you don't have it out because you're carrying Riki.
Okay.
So he can't see it at all right now?
I mean, he can still see like dark vision. The axe is kind of like bound to him in a way, so he
Oh,
can.
okay.
He does see, but yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, guys. Welcome to the Shadowfell. It really isn't a warm welcome, but I guess we make our way to the tree now. And
Follow
that
me.
is
And he starts walking off.
perfect.
Gale follows.
Isla stays a little bit closer to the back.
Okay. And then I'm going to need a stealth check from everyone.
Can Isla touch Gale? No, where's Gale? By the front,
18.
right?
He's
Yeah.
fine.
Can Isla touch themselves and do guidance for stealth?
Yep.
Okay.
Just
I did the wrong one.
noting,
Sorry.
20 plus the D4.
While
gonna
Gale
be-
is walking, he's probably clenching Riki.
All
Isla
right.
has 21.
Stealth check from Gale is 18. Bismuth has a 21. Isla has a dirty 20. 21 total. Dr. Morpheus has a 9.
Oh.
So you definitely hear him making noises. He's kind of leading his way over. He's trying to be quiet, but is not doing a very good job. For the moment, you are all fine. You make your way over deeper into the forest in the direction of the Vita Lumina Order. And as you're walking, about 20 minutes after the portal, Isla, you hear two different things kind of approaching. One from the left and one from the right. You don't physically see anything.
Who's by the back with Isla? Would it be Vok?
Dr. Morpheus is leading.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? We can do this in roll 20.
That's never a good sign.
Roll 20 is where we all die. I know that Gale was following Dr. Morpheus, and Bismuth should be close behind or right next to Gale because of Riki. Hey guys, what if we were the bad guys all along? That would be the twist of the year. I don't know why I keep on imagining Vok as Torbjorn from Overwatch. I know he's tall. I know he's tall, and Elle's tall too, but I just keep on imagining him as Torbjorn, as a small man. And I know I'm wrong. I thought that it was like a comical thing, like, oh yeah, Elle's super tall and her dad's not exactly the tallest, but yeah. But no. He is very tall.
Torbjorn.
So where is everyone?
I'm probably right.
Vok is
behind.
with them. Vok's right here. I just don't know where to put him right now.
Gale is
I
probably
don't know.
right behind them.
Yeah, Isla was gonna be in the back, like around here. Just like to be a lookout in the back.
So,
I don't know if we're like going.
Gale,
I just don't know where you want to put them, but
like, second with Riki. Bismuth is probably right behind Gale and Riki.
okay,
Probably
does that
be
look
over
right?
here.
Yeah.
You guys are going in this direction.
Yeah.
And Isla, you hear something from the left and from the right, but you do not see anything.
Isla will let Vok know just to keep an eye out, if you can. To keep an eye out on the right side, and Isla will keep an eye out on the left. Dr. Morpheus! Isla's just gonna try to call out to Dr. Morpheus.
Yes.
He says a little too loudly.
Something's approaching us from
You see
both sides,
something?
left and right.
Where?
Gale.
He says this kind of like a little bit too loud. And you hear two kind of like noises.
Can Gale, while listening to Isla, sort of try to whisper to Dr. Morpheus pull out his great axe pen
Yeah.
while sort of just limping Riki's body over one of his shoulders?
All right. So yeah, that's activated. You just see Vok see you guys do this. He goes and he sets L down over here, and he kind of stands in front with like his great axe.
So I was gonna position themselves on the other side of L. There. It's just like a cliff or like a
It's like a ridge.
ridge. Okay.
Are they
Yeah.
are they attacking us?
They notice your presence and they are approaching.
Gale is going to put Riki down.
All right, then let's roll initiative.
Okay.
Okay.
Dr. Morpheus is going to go first. You see that he is going to cast Scorching Ray onto Red over here. He's going to kind of move in front and kind of like guard you on this side. And he's going to cast Scorching Ray. All right, 2 of these hit. And he goes and casts this in the direction of Red, kind of blocking you guys. You see 3 bolts shoot out, 2 hit the shadow for 15 damage. And Gale, you are up.
Gale will bolt straight up to the red one and go into a rage.
Okay.
Hold on. Managed to close my thing. Okay. And start slashing with numerous ratings. His
All right.
first one is an 8.
Okay. 8 does not hit.
Okay. Swing again
Okay.
for a 16.
16 hits.
That is 11 damage.
Okay.
And for time, that's a 7, so it does not hit.
Okay. I think you get, 3 attacks for your action? Don't you also have to add 2 damage because of rage? So the 11 would actually be a 13, I think.
Yeah. Yes, I believe. Yes.
Okay.
Plus 2 melee damage.
All right, and you already used your bonus action to rage. Is there anything else you would like to do? Oh, do you also want to activate the extra psychic damage? You only get to do it once. So you could either choose now or later.
I will do it now.
Okay, then go ahead and give me another 2d6 for that one attack you did hit.
That's 6 damage.
Okay.
And
Alright.
that's my turn.
All right, you see Gale kind of like after setting down Riki charge forward with this magical great axe, kind of like electric blue, activating and shining brightly. Gale charges forward and hits this creature, doing a lot of damage, but but the other hits do not hit. It just easily kind of like slides out of the way. The second one hits as it doesn't really notice. It doesn't really it gets a little distracted by the first hit. It wasn't suspecting like the next two. So it does get hit one time. You have fought these creatures before in Mortar's room in the dorms where you were in when you were protecting Blaze in the middle of the night. So I will give you that piece of knowledge as you see these a little bit more like up close. All right, Bismuth is next.
Wait. Can I do one thing before?
Depends on what it is.
Because I remember that they spoke in a language that I understood.
This is correct.
Can I say in that language, or speaking that language?
Do you remember what language it was?
I only have 2 languages, so I'm guessing primordial.
Yeah, it's primordial. I'm just checking. What do you want to say?
I want to look at it and say, you won't get away this time. And that's my turn.
This is our territory, mortal.
It responds to you. All right. Bismuth is going to kind of like come in front of Riki and block him a little bit. And is seeing the scorching ray from Dr. Morpheus is going to also do the same thing. All right, the first 2 hit and the third dodges out of the way. And he deals 9 plus 11, that's 20. 20. All right. Isla, you are up.
Okay. Let me just double check this because I wanted to do one of these. This is 30 feet. So this is 30 feet, the red one, right? Yeah.
Yep.
This one's 15.
Yes, but this ridge is like maybe 2 feet tall ridge.
But the thing heard us, right? That's why it was making its way towards us?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. So, for the action, I would like to use the channel divinity turn undead.
Okay.
So, I was gonna present their holy symbol and speak a prayer. So it censors the undead, and each undead that can see or hear you within 30 feet is gonna have to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. What is the number they have to beat? They both fail. Never mind. They both fail.
Okay. If the creature fails saving throw, it is turned for 1 minute or until it takes any damage. So it has to spend its turn trying to move as far away. So yeah, that.
Okay. Vok is next. So, is there anything else you would like to do after casting the spell? Would you like to move or do anything else?
Yeah, could I just move more over? I was gonna move like right next to Vok here. And that was a spell, right? So I can't do a spell, right? That's it. Yeah, that's it.
Okay. All right. Vok is up. He is Sorry, let me just get this out. I also want to mention anyone within 10 feet of Vok, if you do have to make a saving throw, you get +2. So I just want to say that in case anything happens in the future.
Okay.
He is going to kind of come in front of and he's going to hop up here and he's going to charge over towards this one.
You leave my daughter alone!
And he goes and swings his battle axe, which hits for the first one. The second also hits. And then his bonus action, they all hit. Nice. Cool. Total 24 plus 7 is 31. Here, oops, sorry. I'm gonna mark this one as that, so we know that they have to, they have the turn, what is it, undead or whatever.
Yeah.
The other one was attacked. Vok would have done this anyways to protect his daughter. So it took damage, so it's already removed from the spell. But yeah, he's going to do that and use his action and bonus action to attack this thing. And he just kind of like is shouting as he's just like hitting it. It is now the shadow creature's turn. Red has to use its dash action to run away. So I actually can't really. That is quite high. So he's just going to, why can't I move things? Oh, run all the way up here in hoping of escaping. So you guys don't really see him anymore. The other one is staying in place and is going to attack Vok. So 12 does not hit. So that's the first. The second is 18 does hit. $12 plus 4. 12 plus 4. 12. Yeah, plus 4 is 16. So Vok takes 16 psychic damage from this attack. All right. Dr. Morpheus is up again. He is going to look back and check if you are all okay. Is going to cast a Thunderclap in this direction, but like far enough where it doesn't affect Vok. So he's... Oh, actually, since the shadow creature left Gale your area, you get to make an opportunity of attack, but we will have you do that on your turn, if that's okay. Yeah, so it's gonna cast Thunderclap. And it saves. So it takes no damage. But you see kind of like thunder animate from the direction of this shadow creature as it kind of just dodges out of the way. All right, Gale, you are up. Go ahead and make your opportunity attack on the creature that ran away.
It's just a normal attack, right? Yep.
Yep.
That's 24.
Yep, that hits.
7 damage total.
7 damage. Okay. And then also, since this was still kind of like during that round, go ahead and give me the other 2d6 with that as well.
Okay. 9, so 16 total.
16, all right.
I will run up to the blue one and start swinging.
Okay.
First one is 7.
7 does not hit.
Second one is 8.
8 does not hit.
This is with +6, by the way.
Yikes.
Oh, wow.
Final one is 21.
21! Yeah, that hits.
Nice.
That is 15 total damage.
All right. At least we got one.
Woo.
Isla, you're up.
Did we skip Bismuth's turn?
Yeah, we did. I apologize. You're right. Bismuth is just going to cast Magic Missile.
Okay.
So it takes 9 damage. As these like glowing darts appear and just kind of like pelt the shadow's body and disappear, you see that it's just kind of like the light was kind of tearing away the inside of it, but it just quickly reformed. But you see that it's taken a lot of damage at this point, and it looks very worn down. Isla, you are now up.
Okay. Why is my mouse deciding not to work right now? Okay, cool. Isla's going to... Let's see from here. Yeah, like right here, yeah. I was gonna move over here. Kind of have a tiny window between them.
4?
Isla's gonna cast Scorching Ray
Okay.
right on the second level first.
Okay.
Yeah, second level. And does a 16 hit.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the first one, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that one's gonna hit for 4 damage. And do it 3 times, right?
Yep.
So second one hits 27.
Mm-hmm.
That one's gonna go for 7. And then the third one is going to... Is a 15 hit?
15 does hit.
Okay. Okay, so in total...
17.
7. Mm-hmm. 17 damage. On the blue one.
All right. Yeah, you let out these rays of fire that just kind of like shoot in between Vuk and Gale, and kind of pelt this guy straight in the chest. Anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
So what about section? No. No, yeah, that's it. That's it.
Okay. All right. Vok is kind of gonna grip his axe again.
Right, I back up, you bitch!
And he just like hits him with the battle axe again. All 3 attacks hit. Oh, Lord.
Wow. He is powered up for his daughter.
Yeah. Daddy's little girl, right? All right. So that is 29 damage with these attacks from his battle axe. And you basically see him as he says this, swing, 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 cut it down, and it falls to ash, which withers away in the wind.
Bless. That's one.
The other one is long gone, so we are now out of combat.
Bless. Oof. So how'd you guys like your fight with the shadows?
Gale is gonna go back over to Riki and just pick him back up. Do I have the strength check?
No, I would say you guys are fine.
Okay.
Gale's quite a strong guy. He can easily pick up Riki.
I was gonna go over to where Elle is, just to keep an eye on her until Bach comes.
Oh yeah, he comes right back, and he scoops his baby girl back up into his arms. But also they're invisible. But maybe now it's been like an hour, so it's finally like kind of worn off. So you're able to see them again.
Okay.
All right. Anything else before you continue your journey?
Bach got damage for how many? Like 4. He got 4, 6, 17 damage, right?
16.
16 damage. Okay. Isla would like to use Cure Wounds on the 2nd level on Bach.
He kind of like puts up. He sees what you're doing. He puts up a hands. No, I'm fine.
Oh, okay. Just wanted to make sure everyone's...
Feels my rage.
Oh, okay. Even better for us. I mean, not better for us, but, better for us.
He gives you a nod.
So we should
So
just make our merry way.
Feels my rage.
And he just kind of like picks up L and keeps going.
Alright, so we're just making our merry way back to the tree.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right. Dr. Morpheus continues on and leads you through the Shadowfell. And he continues on through the Shadowfell. I'm going to need a new stealth check from everyone.
Okay.
19.
I was gonna abuse guidance again. Because I really don't have any confidence on this stealth
You
roll.
notice that Dr. Morpheus is being quite loud. He notices this and he casts Pass Without a Trace.
Oh, bless, because I got a 17. I mean, I got a 7. The 17. And I still cast guidance. Just in case. See, now that I know what it is, I'm just gonna use it at every turn. Okay, 18 total.
All right, cool. All right. You continue on, walking through the Shadowfell. You get closer and closer. Gale and Isla need you to make me a new perception check.
Okay.
Okay.
I got a nat 20
I got a 19.
Ooh, okay. And
and
then you-
total of 23.
And a 19. Okay. Cool. So you both see this. As you get closer and closer, Isla, this area, kind of like the terrain itself, looks familiar. Not necessarily the shadows in the trees. You get closer to this area, and you see a figure in the distance. This figure appears to be humanoid, not of shadow. And they have like white gray hair. Wearing
Do they
brown kind of like wrappings and scarves around them as they are trying to sneak around the Shadowfell.
do they seem friendly?
Isla just rushes, like, runs past everyone to go to the humanoid figure.
Oh, it's her mom.
Mom?
Isla? Is that
Mom!
you?
Oh my god.
It's me, Momsy! And she has her arms open as she like runs towards you.
Oh, Momsy!
And
Just, like,
she embraces you in this big bear hug, and she just like grips you really tight.
What in the
just, like,
world?
holding-
Isla, what are you doing here? You're not supposed to be here in the Shadowfell. It's not safe.
Momsy, everything
It's
just
okay,
went wrong.
sweet child. And she kind of like gives like hugs on your head and kind of like pets your hair.
I tried to do what you told me,
I know.
and I did everything wrong.
It's all right.
I'm sorry. And Ella
Oh.
just like holds their mom tightly.
And she just kind of like holds you, and the rest of the group catches up. She sees Dr. Morpheus.
Xander, what are you doing here with the group? Why are you here in the Shadowfell?
He kind of looks to you all and then looks back at Rhea.
It's been a while since we saw each other. We lost contact with you back in Material Plane, and I thought something bad had happened.
Well, that portal I was guarding got... It was closed somehow. I didn't do anything. Anyways, I made my way back here hoping I could find another portal in the meantime. How long have I been gone for? Isla, how long has it been?
It's been a few months now.
Months? Feels like a week for me.
It's
I'm
been
so
too-
sorry.
No,
I didn't think it
sorry.
was this. I left you all alone, and you were gonna start your second year at college again.
And she kind of like starts crying.
Again.
I failed you.
No. I know where you had to go. I know now. Isla just like shows Rhea the pendant for the Vito Lumina order.
You joined? I
They
didn't-
wanted me.
When you say they, do you mean Vitalis?
Mm-hmm.
You were chosen, Isla. I always knew you were special.
She kind of like kisses the top of your head.
Isla just like melts into her mother's arms, just happy to have someone after losing so many people. I miss you so much. I tried to find, but I couldn't.
I know, sweetie. I didn't really want anything bad to happen to you.
It's not your fault. I shouldn't have gone into the portal in the first place.
That was a while ago. It's all right. And I know being here probably isn't that easy either.
After Blaze told me you were still alive, I was just hoping that I could see you again. To find you.
Blaze?
Oh, he said you saved him before. He's a fire, what was it? Fire gen?
Genasi?
Yeah.
Yes, I saw some kid who was rather weird. There was a portal, but it was like blocked. I couldn't go through. I figure it's just my luck I keep going. Poor guy got stuck on the other side too, so I cast a spell to keep him safe. Scared off that creature. Seems like he survived, I guess.
What creature?
Some shadow creature. It was quite a big one.
Do you know that did the creature attack Blaze?
It did. But I managed to scare it off.
Was it like really tall?
It was pretty tall.
Ella looks back
Maybe
at Dr.
like
Morpheus.
10 feet.
Oh, 10 feet. Never mind. Wait, was the creature that they fought outside of the order was taller than that, right? Like 30?
It was 20 feet.
Really tall? 20 feet. Okay. So it couldn't have been the same one that attacked our friends. Mom, we need your help.
We better get out of this open area. It's not very safe. I had a ward telling me in case anyone came by, but I sensed it was not a shadow creature. It was something else. So I came out, checking. I'm glad I found you.
I'm glad you're still alive. I'm glad I found you too.
Come on. I know a safe space. And she kind of like leads the group on. And she's leading you all to the Vita Lumina order in the Shadowfell.
Ooh.
She the keeper of this realm.
Amzi,
Yes, sweet baby.
are you the keeper of this place?
I mean, I'm not the keeper of the Shadowfell, but I did receive a vision from Vitalis to keep this area safe. I was
Gail, do you think
supposed to guard this place till someone with a pure heart came.
Do you think that would count? Gail?
I don't know.
Momsy, there's something we need that could be here.
Okay.
We need to go where the oak tree is in the material plane. Like, we're down here. We need to go where the tree is.
Yes, sweet baby, that's where I'm taking you.
Oh. Okay.
That's where I've been staying for the past couple days.
Wait, did anything change about that place recently? Like, get less safe or something?
You see, there used to be like a sort of glow. Just happened, really. There was like a nice warm glow from the middle of the library. And then it just sort of stopped. Don't really know exactly what happened.
Oh. Neither do we. Hmm. There's something we need to look for under the tree.
Under what tree? In the library?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Gail, are you ready to like try and is there like an actual tree there that they can dig out like they did up in the plane?
So you guys are kind of just like walking. You're like outside of that area.
Oh, so we're making our way there. Okay. Okay. Oh, by the way, Gail, this is my mom. I don't know if I introduced you.
He's gonna awkwardly wave.
And your friends, are they all right? I see they can't really move right now.
Alex's expression gets a little grim as they begin to explain that they fought a creature and those two have life rot. And if we don't get our hands on this book, they could die. And we can save a lot of other people too.
I haven't seen any book.
You won't see it. We have to look for it.
Okay. And where do you think it is?
I think it's in the same room as the library. Gail and I know think we know where to look.
Okay.
1 second. Never mind. Tori, can Isla do like passive insight to see if anything's off? Like
with your mom?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, based off your passive, nothing has changed. If there was, I would have said something.
Okay.
You can do a further insight check if you like.
Yeah. Can I just do like a deeper insight on my mom?
Sure.
27.
Yeah, no, you just see that she's truthful. She's very happy that you're safe because she was worried. But you sense that she's kind of sad, not necessarily upset, but sad that you're here in the Shadowfell because something must have really happened.
Okay. Ella lets out a sigh of relief before continuing to follow.
All right, we've arrived outside of the Vita Lumina Order in the Shadowfell.
Okay. Our ticket to save our friends should be right inside there with the doors.
Right, but what happened to your friends?
We kept on meeting these shadow creatures. They were slipping into our world, and one thing led to another, and they were attacked by this really, really big one, like 20 feet tall, and slashed them down. And now they have
shit!
This marking
I've seen them. Those are some rat nasty things.
Mm-hmm.
It's real bad.
And they got life rot, Mom.
Oh.
Unless we help them, they're gonna die.
What is life rot?
Life rot is this thing that slowly takes away their lives, right? Like rots away their life, and soon they'll just be empty shells. They'll die. The same thing that happened to Blaze. So the fire genasi, you say?
Do they have like markings?
Yeah, they do. Isla goes over to Riki and
It looks like
shows.
mine.
And she kind of like rolls up her sleeve, and you see like markings that are now creeping down her shoulder.
I thought I got it because I've been here for so long.
Well, since when?
Been a couple days. It's been getting worse though. Just been feeling a little bit weaker each day.
Okay. Okay. We can solve this.
I'm fine,
just-
sweet baby. It's alright.
No. Soon you'll get worse. And then it'll just get worse, and then you'll be gone too, and I can't have you gone. We're gonna
I'm
go
not-
in there. Get the book.
Isla, I'm not going anywhere.
That's what you said, and then you left. And I was alone for months.
I know. I didn't think it was that long.
I know you didn't know, but I just want to make sure that you're
Come here,
okay.
little eye. It's okay.
Ella just like hugs their mom for a bit before slowly pulling
Here.
away and wiping away their tears.
We need to help your friends too, okay?
We gotta help everyone. Blaze is suffering too.
We'll find a way. Alright, come inside.
She kind of like lifts up her amulet, which unlocks the door, and yeah, so she lifts up her amulet over on the right side, and the doorway appears, and you're all able to go through.
Alright, we're safe in here. Isla, I guess you've been here before?
Mm-hmm.
Were your friends chosen too?
No. But Dr. Morpheus gave them special permission, right?
I did. There were some rather dire situations. A Nightwalker found the outside of our sanctuary in the material plane. These students were attacked in the forest, and I brought them inside for safety. The Nightwalker was the one that took the lives of these two. And we're hoping that the Book of Life, the famous book from our order, can bring them back. We figured out that it might be here, Rhea.
In the tree, you said, right, Isla?
Right. We have
All
to dig
right.
and whack the roots.
Well, you'll see.
Okay.
And she leads you. I'm just gonna boop boop.
Bro. Oh yeah, this tree looks dead.
Instead of dirt under this tree, you see that this tree, which once was alive, is now just this dead tree, similar to the ones outside. There are no leaves, just poking branches, scaling the ceiling, and the roots look almost like a web. I don't know if you've ever seen a banyan tree, but it's where like pieces of the branches kind of are like roots, and they just come down and hang down, and there's a thick covering all around the tree at the bottom.
Oh, I just looked one up. Okay. That is...
Yeah, I'll put one in handouts and info for reference.
Okay. So there isn't anything to dig out from under, but we can just whack the tree. Whack, whack. Cooper.
Cooper?
You know what that means. Blue's got a clue.
Gale, you hear Cooper from in your keychain.
And Gale's gonna let Cooper out. Am I able to turn it on?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I do that.
Isla hears the rough too, right? Everyone hears it.
Yeah, I would say everyone hears it.
Okay.
Whoa, I've been in there too long, Dad. Whoa, where are we?
We're in the Shadowfell, Coop.
Be careful.
Yeah, really be careful, Coop. Not even joking.
Whoa, I want to go there.
Where?
And Cooper just kind of like takes off out of your reach. He kind of like pulls the leash for the first time like ever towards the tree.
And Gale's gonna try to match his speed.
Isla's gonna follow. Wait. Gale, what did the Oracle say?
The Oracle. The Oracle only say find the keeper.
Something is hidden, and those who are worthy can release a secret bound under the oak tree. I forgot who said it, but someone pure of heart.
Who's pure of heart?
Not us. Do you think it's maybe... Isla points at Cooper. I mean, a duck can't be bad, right? It's gotta be pure of heart.
Is it Coop?
I don't know. Just let him do what he wants.
It's me, Coop.
Coop!
It's you.
Do it! Live your life! Do what you want to do under that tree! Go crazy!
Are you saying that I can mark my territory?
Okay, maybe not that.
Oh, well. Maybe after.
Maybe. Yeah. Do you want to explore under the tree? See if
Yeah.
there's something like a book?
Yeah. Yeah, I do. I want to look under the tree. The tree smells really cool.
It smells really cool.
Yeah, it smells really cool. You can't smell it? It smells
What
like
is this-
sunshine. Sunshine shining down on me. Little Cooper walking around. Doo doo doo.
Okay, I don't know what weird songs you're letting your dog listen to, but it's got. Alright, Coop. Go get that sunshine.
You see that Cooper kind of wanders over to the tree and he's sniffing around, and the tree, which was once dead and like kind of pokey and jagged, kind of like softens and kind of like whirls a bit, and you see this light glow around Cooper. And as these the tree is now moving, the roots that are coming down off of the tree part ways, and Cooper kind of goes inside.
Hey, look! It's a book! Is this the book you wanted?
Yes! It's the book we need!
Gale's gonna
I got
try.
it! But I don't know if I'm supposed to bite it. Dad told me not to bite things.
You can bite this one.
Gently.
Should I bite it? I'm gonna bite it. Arrgh. It's not
I hope it
working,
doesn't-
Dad.
This one come out.
No,
Is it
it's
stuck?
stuck.
Gale's
What if you bring Ricky here?
Greeky.
Oh.
Okay.
Bring Ricky near. Yeah.
Or
Gil's
Elzina?
Bring both of them real quick. Oh my gosh.
Vok, come. He's gonna wave Vok over and
I'm coming!
tell him to.
And he's like holding
out.
Elzina and brings her over and kind of like sets her down.
Gale's gonna bring Riki over.
Isla's just gonna try to bring their mom over too.
Bring their mom.
Their mom is Lycra! She's gotta live! Isla did not spend months looking for their mom, only for them to die of life rot. No.
Coop, what now? Do you know?
I don't know. I guess I just think happy thoughts. Who first?
Think of treats.
Riki.
Think of treats, treats. But
Oh,
Ricky
I
can go
like
first.
treats. Yeah, I'll think of
Yeah,
treats.
think of treats. Yeah.
Okay.
Think
Okay.
of all the pets that Riki's giving you for the years.
Yeah. And
Oh,
and
treats.
and the treats and the French fries that you didn't know about. And
Not the French fries.
yeah, I like the French fries. I'll think of the French fries.
Okay.
And he's
get a lot
just
of
like
french fries.
naming off all the food that he loves. And you see this bright light come from this book. And he's talking about Riki and wanting to save him. And that is where we're going to end tonight's session.
No!
Damn.
Oh my gosh. Cooper's gone?
Damn.
Cooper's gone.
Cooper's gone, guys.
He's
The moment
above the
Cooper went to the...
Yeah, I told you I go work for the government.
He's above the
Cooper's
government at this
above
point.
the government.
Cooper really said fuck the government. He's gonna make his own. Gosh. He made his own 10 commandments. Treats for 10 times. Gosh. Oh shit, so what do we do about Blaze then? We can't take the book out. Dang.
What do we do about
No.
that people? The portal.
I don't know.
What if we just break Blaze out of the fucking hospital?
Break the book out of the tree. I mean, that's what you did with the other book.
That was different. This is the book of life.
No, this is different. The other one you thought was the Book of Life too,
Yeah.
you mean?
I know, but now that I know it wasn't, I'm kind of being a little bit extra cautious, because right now,
Yeah, Dr. Morphe is giving you the biggest side eye, like, bitch, I told you.
Isla's just paranoid right now, wary of everyone after Luna. The fact that Isla was actually kind of wary around their mom, who they missed for a long time. I was paranoid.
I'm so happy we found her, though.
All right,
Does that
how,
also
how do we
means-
all feel about tonight's session?
It was a rough start, but we got there.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
well,
feel
we
like by
can't
the
just
end-
pretend none of the trauma happened. We gotta work through it. So,
Oh, fun.
well, big thank you to anyone who's been with us this whole time. We have made it to session 21. We were right at the end of the campaign, and I just want to give a big thank you to everyone who has supported us on this way. I also do want to give a shout out to Z, who is our resident artist. They are actually having commissions open. So if you're interested, please let us know. You can also find them on Instagram. I'm just trying to get the spelling right. _ Buttercup, BUTTURCUP _ So message them if you're interested. They do all of the art that we have for our campaign, and they are amazing. Just honestly, look at Cooper. Look how cute Cooper is, and all of these lovely headshots right here. And Isla's, of course. So all of these in a row were over here, done by Z. So just big shout out to them, and a big thank you also for doing literally all of our campaign art. Where would we be without you? So yeah, so just thank you to everyone for hanging out with us, and have a good rest of your night.